Hello, what's going on, guys? Hockey Guy 1 here. Welcome to my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze is directed by Michael Pressman and stars Brian Tachi, Robbie Rist, Adam Carl, Paige Turco, David Warner, Kevin Clash, and there's many other actors and actresses. So the story is basically just the Turtles are trying to find a new home after the Foot Clan found out where their store was in the first movie. And they have to stop the Shredder after he makes these two mutants, Razar and Toka. They have to go out and stop him and both Razar and Toka. So the story is pretty good for the most part. I mean, it's pretty well paced, and the first and third acts are very interesting. It's a very good story for the most part. Leonardo has some more great development here. He develops more with the team and as a leader, and has to develop more so he can control the team and get it together. And Raphael is even developed pretty well. And as he does kind of starts kind of cocky, going after any times of going away from the team. But then, after he gets captured by the Shredder, he does kind of develop more with the team and have to trust them more, and actually is less cocky, and just some very well development for sure, and great job from developing these characters more. And Michelangelo is again kind of comic relief and has some good character development as the comic relief, as he does drag out some jokes. I mean, they aren't the best, but some of them hit, and he also developed well with the team, and he has kind of respect them more. And Donatello, well, he was a nerd in the first movie. I think it definitely showed more of his nerd side in this movie, and gives him some great development. It definitely showed more of his nerd side for this movie, which I like how they did that, and was a great way to develop his character. And Shredder's also developed pretty well, as now he has an even better motivation here, as here it kind of. You can kind of see why he'd go after the Turtles, because of what the event in the first movie, which gives him a real motivation to go after them, and makes him a really intimidating villain, especially when he goes out and does things like capture Raphael. And Razar and Toka are great additions and great villains to this movie. I mean, they're the only ones that have somewhat decent jokes. I mean, they're not perfect jokes, but they're somewhat decent. Like, they were kind of just thrown in there to jokes, but they're pretty awesome characters, as they do kind of have to develop with Shredder. Listen to Shredder, and they're really strong, and you could see in this movie, and they're really good in this movie, and I like their additions. And the action scenes are definitely epic again, like Raphael going down to fighting all the Foot Clan, and getting captured by the Shredder. That's a very awesome action scene, and all the action scenes where they fight the Foot Clan, all the Turtles, and the action scenes where the climax where they fight Razar and Toga, and then later fighting the Shredder, were also awesome scenes, and done pretty well. Especially in the time when they're fighting Shredder, they made Shredder end up being mutated into a Mega Shredder, which was a pretty cool scene, and great fight scene, and a great defeat to the villain, and it was a great job for choreographing the action, considering this was before CGI. It's pretty awesome action. Now, with that said, the movie's certainly not perfect. Like The jokes I do feel like are a bit cheesy for the most part, and just pretty bad and unfunny. Like, just too cheesy and over the top for me. Kino, I feel like, was kind of a bad character. Like, just didn't really need to be here. And same thing with the professor. I wasn't really a fan of either one of their characters, because, like, they just kind of have some of the same character development as some of the other turtles, like Raphael and Donatello. But, and they didn't really need to be in this movie. They're not the best characters, though. So I kind of wish that they were left out. I also felt like Splinter was kind of wasted, just a little bit. Like, I mean, he does have kind of some development as a mentor, but I like trying to help them grow up. But I still don't really think they could have made him have a bigger role to this movie. And I feel like they didn't do it very well. And the second act isn't necessarily terrible. I mean, it does have some good things to it, but it's still pretty much dragged for part of it, and this wasn't the best. I think it could have been much better. This wasn't the best thing. It felt like it dragged a lot. So overall, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, is a pretty good movie. I mean, it's nowhere near the level of good as the original, but it's still a pretty good movie. So I'm going to give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, a 7 out of 10. That was my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. What are your thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? Tell me in the comments below. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.